From Tampa Bay's streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Good morning, I'm Dee O'Reilly. We'll check in with Greg D in just a moment for a look at your forecast. But first, here are your ABC Action News headlines. 2 overnight protests by demonstrators outside St. Pete City Hall wasn't enough to persuade the city council to declare a housing emergency. That now means that St. Pete residents won't be able to vote for rent control on the ballot in November. During a meeting yesterday, more than 60 speakers addressed the board both in person and through video conference, urging them to take action. One of them, a legally blind grandmother, told the council her rent increased from $1,700 a month to $2,400, and now she has nowhere to go.
I'm not going to be able to afford to live, and I'm thinking that with my disability, being homeless, I'd rather be dead than have to be homeless with my disability.
City council members that we spoke to after the meeting say there was not enough time to adopt an ordinance to put rent control on the ballot. The vote of 5-3 against the issue came down to concerns of legal challenges. That's because it would require 2 public hearings, but some renters say they plan to still fight for rent control.
It would be incredibly difficult to create a rent control situation that would not draw a class action lawsuit.
Homelessness is unacceptable in the richest country in the world, in a city with this much wealth, in a so-called democratic city.
Pinellas County deputies arrested a preschool teacher accused of punching a child repeatedly. It happened at KinderCare in Dunedin. Deputies say a witness saw 32-year-old Ashley Richards yelling at a 4-year-old and repeatedly punching him with both an open and closed fist to the back and side of his head. Deputies say the witness recorded the incident on a cell phone. According to the sheriff's office, Richards has been employed as a preschool teacher at KinderCare Learning Center since March of last year. She was placed on administrative leave after her arrest. The Orange County Sheriff's Office says they've arrested brazen robbers who targeted a mother and her 2 young children. The robbery was caught on surveillance video. It happened outside a shopping center. That mom was standing with her young son and holding her baby at the time. The suspect grabbed a backpack from the mom and then a backpack from her little boy. Both suspects are now facing charges. We're driving Tampa Bay forward with details on construction on the Selman Expressway. Crews are adding a new exit from those reversible lanes to regular Selman lanes near the I-4 connector. They're also adding a new ramp near I-75. It should all be done by next fall. We've got some major news coming from Bucs training camp. The team confirms that Tom Brady will be away from the team for more than a week. Head coach Todd Bowles tells us Brady is dealing with some kind of personal matter. He wasn't going to play in Saturday's preseason opener anyway, and now he's out longer. Backup quarterback Blaine Gabbert will lead the Bucs on Saturday. We'll keep you posted when we learn more about Brady. We certainly wish him the best, Greg. And what's the weather going to be like for both today and tomorrow?
A lot of heat and humidity. We'll be watching for some pop-up storms for any kind of team practices today and even Saturday. As that game kicks off, there may be some showers beforehand. If you're kind of maybe trying to do some preseason tailgating, maybe at home before you head over towards Ray J, there may be some scattered showers. Lots of clouds. Those are going to return out there today. Hopefully a little bit more sunshine than yesterday. The clouds a little thinner in spots, but that will keep the temperature closer to 90 degrees as far as the afternoon goes. And although there is a chance for a pop-up or two, I think overall rain chances are going to stay low, down to about 15 to 20%, with higher rain chances for the weekend. We'll take a look at that on your 7-day coming up.